Kari Loser Lake, the failed Republican gubernatorial candidate from the state of Arizona, is now actively calling for people to break the law just so that she can get to be the governor of Arizona. During an interview with none other than Steve Bannon this week, of course, Kari Lake had this to say where she appeared to encourage people to break the law so that she could be governor. That's just insane to me. Here's what she said. This is a time for Americans, for Arizonans to stand up. I saw in Mojave County with Ron Gold on the Board of Supervisors, he said, I'm doing this, I'm certifying this under duress. They're telling me if I don't, I'll be locked up. They're telling me I'll be arrested. They're telling me it's a Class 6 felony and I'm doing this under duress. But I wish that somebody would say, you know what, arrest me then. I don't care. We need people with courage to say, Class what felony? Go ahead, go for it, arrest me. Make this a botched election and you're disenfranchising the folks in Mojave County when you allow this kind of election in Maricopa County to stand. Now, notice, of course, that Kari Lake is not saying she is willing to go break the law. No. She doesn't want to face that Class 6 felony. But she's totally cool if y'all go do it. In fact, she's not just cool with it, she's telling you, you need to go commit the felony so that I get to be the governor, right? You're the pawns. You go do the things that are going to get you in trouble, and I'll just sit here and reap all the benefits for it. My God, is that not a typical Republican, folks? You guys go out there and pay the price, and I'll be the one that gets all the rewards. That sounds about fair to me, right, Kari? Here's the thing. This little freak show, Rob Gould, down Mojave County, I'm doing this under duress. Cool. We also still didn't even really need you to do it because we had everybody else. Also, you weren't doing it under duress. You're a hard right lunatic who's just trying to gain a little publicity, and you found a sympathetic ear with Kari Lake. But Kari, even that wouldn't change the results. You lost. You lost big time. Nothing is going to change that. Your idiotic lawsuits are not going to change the fact that you're a loser. But here's the thing. Kari Lake still isn't actually a loser. Because she already announced on Twitter this week, in between her rants and raves about a stolen election that wasn't stolen, she announced that she's going to be a featured speaker at the upcoming Turning Points USA conference. And if you use code CARIZONA, you get whatever kind of special perk. So she's living it up, folks. She is loving every second of this, and she is going to drag it out as long as possible because she loves that spotlight. She loves to see her face on camera, which is why she's always on camera with that really horrible filter on that makes her look almost fake. But she is getting a hell of a lot of publicity. She is becoming one of the inner circle in the Republican Party. She's not going away anytime soon. And that's probably the worst part of all of this.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.